Hey, Joe, can you just talk about Abilene Christian's offense, what you see, their strengths, and y'all's?
Well, Abilene Christian, they're not bringing too many back on the offense side of the ball, but they actually have a guy that was they got out of Oklahoma State. I believe I'm not sure if he played any college football games yet, but I heard he's a real great running back. So I mean, it'll be fun to play against him. So. Yeah.
What's the biggest things you'll be looking out of your unit, the defensive side of the ball, that you're going to be looking for your teammates to make sure they're bringing?
Well, we're looking for a lot of energy, a lot of focus from a lot of guys, and some of the younger guys stepping up to play their first college football game, and a lot of leadership from the leaders that we have on the defense side of the ball, and just a lot of focus and playing hard with a lot of energy.
Coach said that he was looking for communication. What communicators on the defensive side of the ball?
Definitely the two inside linebackers with me and Sean Jetson. We communicate the most. We have to get our D line straight up, and then we have at the safety position with Nate Simon and Tars Baptiste, which they've been doing a great job communicating. And that's what we'll have to do. You know, if we want to see success in the game we play, we have to communicate, which is key.
Talk about the guys playing in front of you. It's a young group, but they got a lot of experience last year. And just talk about your confidence in them and their ability to do their jobs.
All right, we have Jalen, Shawanye, Carnell, and Tevin. I mean, guys that played all last year and contributed a lot. And they're coming back for another year with defense getting under their belt. They're getting kind of used to it, so the game slows down a little for them. But, I mean, it's great having those guys in front of me. I mean, they all go by free Joe P, free Jep. That's what they say a lot to get us free. That's what they say they do. I mean, it's awesome having those guys in front of us. So, yeah.
Coach was talking about sort of kind of the first game you really want to kind of erase the demons of last year. How do you approach when you're coming off a season like that and obviously wanting to kind of change the mindset around here?
Right. We definitely want to change the mindset. We want to get the losing taste out of our mouth. So, I mean, a lot of guys are excited. You know, we try to keep our composure, though. And the older guys try to calm the guys down. You know, a lot of guys are excited just to play this first game and try to get a victory. I mean, it's, you know, great opportunity, the first college football game that's going to be played, and just ready to play. And we're trying to get that taste out of our mouth, so, yeah.
A little more excitement with it being the first game. Now, Coach said he's, you know, trying to downplay that, but this being on a Wednesday before everybody else plays add a little bit for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. We're excited. I mean, we haven't played in a while. I mean, it's been a while, and we haven't got a chance. Didn't win any games last year, so, I mean, a lot of guys are excited, like I said, to get the taste out of their mouth. But, I mean, like Coach says, we'll take it like it was any other game, though, and we'll play like it was any other game.
What do you think the defense will be better at doing this season?
Like I said, we had a lot of more guys with more experience, especially on the defensive line. We're bringing in guys like Bruce Dukes out of UCF transfer and Marcus Caffey that's going to play for us at corners. And those guys are getting better every day. You know, had a great spring and had a great fall camp. So, I mean, it'll be exciting getting to see the DBs that we have. Right. Well, I actually have gained some weight and been able to keep it on actually during camp, and I think that just has to do with some of the great things Coach Miners brought in with the science of football, hydrating, you know, eating well and getting a lot of sleep. So I mean, I've been able to keep weight on, been very hydrated, and it's been a lot easier with the 24-hour calf that we have that's just now opening. I don't think so. Yeah.
Do you think that adds
Right. I definitely feel better where I'm at right now. I mean, I still can move with it, like I'm at 200, and I feel good running with the weight. And Coach Paulus did a great job getting us in shape and getting guys in shape to be able to run with the weight we're at and actually gaining weight.
Hello.
Hey Nick, talk about just your comfortable level with the offense and the rapport that you've built with your playmakers and the confidence that you have coming into your first game as a starter here.
Well, I've been very comfortable in the offense for a while now. I actually got a chance when I was on my visit here to kind of get a look at things and stuff like that, and I knew it pretty well coming in. And I've always been good at picking up offenses pretty quickly. Luckily, with the tempo that we're going at, you can't make things too complicated. So it's been more of just trying to perfect everything and get our chemistry down with the receivers and being able to move fast and still be on the same page. And working through summer every single day, watching film and getting the extra work in has really helped. And I think we're ready to go into week 1.
What does Abilene Christian do well on defense?
They usually do their assignments pretty well. They get to where they need to be, and they play some good technique. They obviously have some really good coaching. They're a program that's probably going to have some good transfers in and stuff like that. We're not really sure what their depth chart's going to look like. They're pretty big up front, and we're probably going to have a real good game.
Talk about your skills and what you bring. A lot of Panther fans haven't gotten the chance to see you. Talk about what you bring to the table and what fans can expect to see from you on Wednesday.
Well, luckily, size and arm strength doesn't play a huge part in being a really successful quarterback, because obviously I'm not the tallest guy and I can throw the ball pretty far, but obviously there's guys that can throw probably better than I can. But I bring the other 90% of what a quarterback's supposed to be, and that's the mental part, the leadership part, and kind of things that you can kind of see more in games, less in practice, of being able to just compete and get things done when maybe we're not in the best situations, whether it's play-wise or just the situation in the moment. But I've been able to win in the past, and I've just competed hard wherever I went and try to come out on top.
Nick, what do you think you improved upon the most from the start of camp until right before this week's game?
What I've improved on the most is definitely my fundamentals, my footwork, and just being consistent in my arm angle when I'm throwing the ball and stuff like that. I've had minor injuries in the past few years that are just kind of I've had to play with, but while playing with, I would have to adjust my mechanics to just kind of deal with the injuries and stuff and still be able to be effective. So I would create some bad habits, but Coach Hewitt has really worked a lot in just being able to get me back to doing the right fundamentals, getting my arm high, because like I said, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, so it probably doesn't do really real well to throw a sidearm as well as being 6 feet tall. So just being able to do all those kind of things and being able to get my the weight on my back foot and being able to transfer all my weight into my throws and stuff like that. Just being fundamentally sound to make sure my throws are as consistent as possible.
So the sidearm was a result of the injuries, not just your natural style?
Well, it's kind of both. I had hurt my ankle a few years ago when I was a freshman, and I wasn't able to transfer my weight into my throws anymore because I wasn't able to put real weight on my front foot. So I'd kind of sit on my back foot and just kind of whip the ball out there, and just doing it sidearm was the most effective way to still be able to throw with power, and then I kind of just become more of a habit. Before then, I could always throw sidearm just playing around and stuff. I'd idolize Brett Favre, and I loved the way that he could kind of adjust his throwing motion to the pass rush and stuff like that. So those are things I'd practiced in the past.
You had mentioned in the past also that the ankle injury had prevented you from running as much as you wanted to as a quarterback in the past. Is that something that you feel comfortable with, and something that you're confident in your ability to do, is escape the pocket and take off?
Yes, hopefully I'll be able to stay healthy throughout the whole season and be able to actually run consistently as the season goes on. In the past, I've usually started off the season pretty well and was able to get rushing touchdowns and yards. I'm not a really fast quarterback, but I've always been an effective runner because I've been bigger and just been able to have a knack for making people miss. So hopefully I can just kind of stay healthy so I can keep move around the pocket and avoid sacks and things like that. I take a lot of pride in not being sacked very often, whether it be just being able to make right protection calls, being behind a good offensive line, and also being able to make people miss in the backfield and get the ball in my hands and avoid negative plays.
You came in January, is that right?
Yeah, I came in January. I was here. I think I was here for the first day of school for spring.
Okay. Was there any signing here? Obviously, when a team has come off a season like that, what attracted you to Georgia State, and did you have any friends saying, why are you going? Why'd you pick a school that went 0-12 last year?
Yeah, there was a lot of people that were wondering why I picked here. Nobody really understood my decision from before because I had the opportunity to come here after my freshman year, and I decided to go back to JUCO for another year, and I turned down offers back then as well, and people didn't really understand that why either. But I really just felt comfortable with this coaching staff, and I just really felt that this was a place for me. I liked the idea of being able to go somewhere and start something new, start a new tradition, take a team that really hasn't won very many games and hopefully be able to bring them into a era of actually winning and maybe competing for the conference championship and winning some bowl games and stuff like that. It's what attracted me to my junior college at Pierce. They had gone, I think, 2-8 or something like that their year prior and had never won a bowl game, and we were able to go 18-4 in my 2 years there, and we got 2 rings. So being able to kind of do that and bring some leadership to a team that might need it, and just being able to kind of step up and be a part of the team.
Can you talk about your wide receiving core, the potential they have, and also your tight ends with Joel now being a pretty big target to throw?
Yeah, these are definitely some of the best playmakers I've been around, had the experience to throw into. I've thrown to a lot of Division I receivers and tight ends before, and guys that are playing in BCS conferences, and the guys we have can do everything that they can, if not more. And I think we have the playmakers to kind of match up versus anybody we're going to face, whether that be Abilene Christian or Washington or Clemson on later in the year. I don't think there's going to be a lot of situations where we're going to be outmatched on the receiving core, the tight end. And having tight ends like Joel and Keith and Bill that are versatile, that can do a lot of things, makes it really hard to stop an offense because you can do so many different things without having to change your personnel. I'm healthy as of right now. Yeah, I'm pretty healthy. I haven't had any setbacks or injuries or anything in a long time, and I'm the lightest I have been in a while. I've played both of my junior college seasons at around 225. I came in at about 225, 230. That's usually what I'm at right now after camp and everything in summer. I'm about 215, but I haven't lost any strength or anything like that, and I feel good. Actually, be able to move a little better. So hopefully, I can play pretty well at 215 as well. I think it's a huge opportunity for us to get on TV and to get out to as many viewers as possible. We're hoping to win, and we're going to try our best to win, whether we're on TV or we're playing out here where there's not even stands. So we're going to come out and compete, and just it brings a spotlight to us, and hopefully we can take advantage of that and come out victorious and get our first. We haven't won, I think, since like November 2012 or something like that. So the opportunity to be able to get our first win, and not only just get our first win, but get our first win on national television will be really huge for us in bringing in fan base and bringing in support. Yeah, and ready. My dad and his wife are going to be coming to the first game. They're probably going to be able to come out to like 3 or 4 games. It's an expensive flight. And, I have brothers out here on the East Coast that are probably going to be able to come to some games as well. So, yeah.